today I am doing my last bacon. I did my cured. This time I just want to do it's like just a savory, I'm not a fan of the sweet. Just a nice savory, uncured, smoked bacon. I love the texture, especially when you cook it up afterwards, and it's so damn good, man. I prefer it, honestly. So I won't be using any nitrate, no prog powder, nothing like that today. Not your conventional type of thing. I know there's usually a lot of sugars, and I don't do that bullshit. So in here, I'll put the recipe down, but it's basically salt, pepper, paprika, smoked and sweet. It's about the close to sweet as I'm gonna get on this. There's garlic, there's onion, there's mustard powder, there's cumin, there's coriander, there's cayenne, and celery seed. That's it. So I'm going to not even score my fat cap at all. I got it patted down. Got a nice pork belly here. Fairly thick, actually. I'm pretty impressed. And I am just going to rub this thing up. I'm gonna let it sit, and I'm gonna smoke it low, because I know I can smoke really, really, really low in that new gravity pit. So I think this is gonna turn out super good. I'll use the oak from the coal itself, and probably some hickory. So just let it roll. I take it to about 145, pull it off, put it right in the fridge. Then after that, you can just slice your slices off. You can freeze some, you can whatever. It's what I usually do, because I'm never gonna eat this is I don't know how many pounds, but it's just a big pork belly. And it's so good, and it's so good. It's just nice and smoky, and it's savory. Shit's awesome, man. Seriously, it makes fantastic sandwiches, man. Great on burger. It's great on everything. So let's get it done. So here we got our pork belly. Yum. Nice cap on it. Flip it around for you guys. That. Don't need that. They got a little bit of silver right here. I am going to pull that off. I didn't realize that was on there. So let's do that real quick. Get underneath here. And just kind of take this off here. I don't want that stuff. I want my flavor to get in there, you know what I mean? I don't do stringy fat. So we're not gonna get crazy. Cut off any of that loose stuff. That's just gonna burn anyway. Well, get way overdone. Well, we'll be smoking her super low. Probably gonna go just right around the 200 and just let it kind of do its thing, soak in some smoke. I know a couple people did ask me yesterday about the flavor, the smoke intensity, I guess you would call it, from that gravity pit, as opposed to like my offset or anything like that. And it was seriously fantastic. So no complaints. I mean, like I said, my splits are completely igniting in there. They're smoking. They're I don't know. I'm super happy with it. I'm sure you guys might be sick of me saying that, but I am seriously happy with that thing. You know what? Let me take this guy right off. He's just gonna become a problem. I can see it right now. So I'll save him. I'll put him in with my rest of my pork. All right, so that's all we got. Just gonna do it, just a quick one, like I said. And let me grab a paper towel. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'll be cooking this fat cap up, as I wanted to, fat cap down. I want that fat to render as much as possible. I mean, when I cut it off without the curing, that fat's gonna respond a little bit differently. So I want it to render down as much as possible. Plus, it'll act as a little bit of a shield on the bottom, you know? And then that way, when you cut off your things, you don't have them huge lines of fat. You know, you get a majority of meat, there's still plenty of fat. I mean, it's a damn pork belly, for Christ's sake. So, here's what we're hitting it with. Oh man, I got that cut on my hand too. It's gonna burn like a bitch. Whatever. I'm gonna be liberal with this because it's a big chunk of meat. I want that flavor to soak in. Salty and a little bit of heat and savory and smoky. Shit is awesome, man. Seriously. You don't have to do the 7-day cure if you don't want to, is what I'm saying. I do both, but in all honesty, I prefer uncured and just a slow smoked bacon as well as everybody else. Because I actually got into it with a guy in a group before. Bitching, you know, I mean, one of the purists, you know, that feel like, you know, they can only follow a recipe and, you know, if it's not done the way, you know, Uncle Joe did it back in the fucking day, then, you know, it's not worth a shit. But, so after that, I actually did a taste test around here just to see what everybody around the house preferred. Every single one preferred the texture and the taste of the uncured smoked. And that's that. So that's what I'm going to do. Get my edges here. Oh shit, wrong hand. God damn it. I went backwards. That's all right, I'll be using all this rub anyway, so it's not like I gotta save it. Man, this is a nice pork belly now. This was Costco. For some reason, Sam's always wants to cut their pork bellies up and only sell you slices. So, which are great if you wanted to just do some pork belly burnt ends or something like that, but, you know, come on, man. Give us the option. Sell them both. And Restaurant Depot also has some really nice pork bellies, but they're buck wild, man. I mean, these things, I don't know what, them are like hogs that I do not want to run into in an alley at nighttime, you know what I mean? I have no idea where the hell those pork bellies come from on them things, man, but they are insane, man. Mammoth. It's huge pork bellies. Fuck this parchment paper. All right, I'm gonna hit the fat. Like I said, this is gonna be down anyway, so I don't need to worry about so much. I got most of it on my flesh itself. So, but I am gonna get a little on here. Because this stuff will render, it does need flavor. But this stuff, you can kind of just rub it in, you know. Not to mention I have about a quarter cup all over my board and everywhere else, which was clean, by the way, so relax. If you see me hobbling around, I had some surgery done on my feet this morning, and because of this whole pandemic thing, I only had one shot, so I had to do both feet. So I'm gonna be hopping around like a gimp here for a day or so, but just so you know, I haven't been drinking too much, you know what I'm saying? That's a wrap. So now I'm going to put this in the fridge because I want to put it in cold. That way it's got more time, takes on more smoke, it just keeps throwing it because I want to throw as much smoke as I can at this. So, because that's really key with the ingredients and the pork belly. You really need that intense, smoky flavor. It's super fucking good. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I'm gonna let it roll. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna just do a follow-up on what was going on. So that'll actually come up before that. Honestly, I don't even know why the fuck I mentioned it because that'll already be history by the time this video comes out. So disregard. We'll be back. All right, guys. So we are going to get that uncured bacon in the smoker. It's actually the next day. Things didn't go as planned. I was a little over ambitious yesterday after the whole foot thing. Once the stuff, the anesthetic that was injected into my feet started wearing off, I was crawling around the house like a little bitch. So anyway, still a little bit hobble along, but I want to get this stuff done. So let's get her lit. But hey, the second day, it can only get better sitting in the fridge overnight. You know, it is pork, so I ain't scared. I ain't even mad. So what I'm gonna do, I still have the same coal in there, so I'm going to open up my top trap. Honestly, I think it's gonna be enough coal, just from my leftovers. So I'm not gonna add any. I'm just gonna add some hickory, and that's about it. So let me dump my tray real quick. Got my ash bucket right here. And let's throw some tumbles in here. You know, I better batter these up. These ones are a little bit big. So I'm gonna go just like so. And let me grab my torch. Oh. Man. Old man, the Mona Lisa is falling apart, guys. All right, so we're just gonna let those guys go, get my coal going, and then we'll shut her down and throw our hickory in. So let's actually let me grab the water pan out, because I know I didn't do that yesterday either. So I was in 4-wheel drive trying to get out to the garage, have a smoke every once in a while. So I'm just gonna lose that. I'm not gonna use them. And that's a wrap. Open up my stack, get everything going. So, all right, I'm gonna let this thing get popping. Make sure I got some decent bed of fire down there, and we'll get her closed up and get our pork belly on there. All right, we're rolling at 200. Threw in a few chunks of hickory down in the bin. Dogs are eating a tree. Hey, leave it. All right, let's get this going. Go middle rack. Fat cap down. Nice and tight. All right. That's it. I'm just gonna let it roll. Take it to about 150. Pull it. All right, guys. We are at 150. I don't know what it looks like. I have done nothing. It almost feels like cheating, man. Threw it in there, and that was it. I'm doing the chemicals and shit like that on the spa, and I'm just kind of doing some stuff around here. So just got an alert. It's at 150. So let's pull it out and see what we did. See what we got popping. Man, wow, looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. All right, I'm gonna Uncle Bucket. Damn. That's what I'm talking about, guys. All right. Still on the same fuel as I've been on. So I'm going to shut her down and see what happens for next time here. That's it. We have, they're still black on top of the upper coals, so it's impressive. All right, guys, I'm going to take that in. I'm just going to let it sit for about 10 minutes out on the counter and then into the fridge. I'm going to let it cool down real nice, and we'll hack off a couple slices, see what got going on. Looks delicious. It smells fantastic. Check that out. Nice and smoky. I used about 4 chunks of hickory with that oak. I wanted to really throw some smoke at it, and I've had it low. I mean, it's been just above 200, 225. I did snap a pic, so I'll toss that in. You'll already know that before I start talking video-wise. And that's it. So, like I said, I'm going to let it hang for a minute, just let it cool down a little bit, let it chill out. Then I'm going to toss it in the fridge, let her cool down, and we'll slice into it. All right, guys. Our bacon is cooled down. I'm going to slice into this guy. I'm going to take a couple slices. I'm going to toss them in our carbon here. We're going to test them out, and I'm going to use them to make a hella grilled cheese sandwich. So check it out. Look at that. Come on. Come on. That looks good, man. The smell, so smoky, so delicious. First off, I'm just gonna take this guy and I'm gonna even him out. Like so. Now, let's cut off a couple of nice strips here. There we go. Man, it's gonna be good. 2 nice fat ones for my grilled cheese sandwich here. Oh, man. Oh, I want to eat it. I want to eat it. All right, you don't need to see me cook. I'm sure everybody can cook bacon. So I'm going to toss them in there. I'm going to cook them up. Then we'll test them. All right, guys. So we got it cooked up. Saved a piece. Check this out, though. Oh man, look at that. See that? Oh man. Then we're gonna be beautiful. Oh man. Look at that. That's lunch of champions right there, guys. Man. Okay. See, we got her. Oh, beautiful, tender. So good. Now just a note, because it's not cured, slice what you're gonna use, say for a week, something like that, or whatever. Put it in a Ziploc, put it in your fridge, freeze the rest of it. You can always thaw it out. Not being cured, it won't hold as long in the fridge as a cured bacon. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, it is so worth it. Savory, smoky. You still have that pork belly texture, tender, melty. It's damn good stuff, man. So, all right, guys, that's all I got. I'm going to finish up my grilled cheese, and I'm going to enjoy myself some lunch. So, later.